Today we're going to do something a little bit different, and that's going to be exploring the underground of the mines. And this is a very beautiful map made by Grillus, the Wild West map. In fact, it's a map we took a look at recently with the whole Deadeye mod that we took a look at. And this is to commemorate a 5-year anniversary of said map. And what an absolute beaut of a map this is. I don't usually do a lot of map showcases, but for the ones I've done so far, you guys have really enjoyed them, so I've been absolutely ecstatic to do these map showcases. They're much more chillax videos, and you're gonna notice that this entire mine is very dark, and that's why I had to pick a light source. I did initially go through 3 different types of lanterns, and each of them had issues with flicker. This one also has flicker, because if you turn all light sources off, the lanterns on the map just decide to flicker. So there's going to be flicker no matter what we do, but this one had the most minimal amount, and I did that so you guys didn't have to have a headache watching this video. But right off the bat, we are already met with an interesting mechanism. And this one is not just for show. You can actually press E on it. Now it's kind of stuck, but if we keep... there we go. And then we can simply just rotate this wheel and pull it up. The thing I like, every bit of this mechanism is fully interactive. Like, watch this. You can see that little lever that's bumping against the splines on the gear. It's just so cool how realistic that is. And you're probably wondering, what the hell are we even bringing up in the first place? And, well, I guess you're gonna find out. Alright, so it's been about 3 minutes or so, and it is still not up here. So, what do you guys say we meet it down in the middle? This is what we were reeling up. Now, I think it actually does have a maximum. Or you know what? Wait. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight unless I get the answer to this, so I'm gonna go ahead and summon a camera, and we're gonna see if this even moves. Alright, here goes nothing. And just as I thought, I've been duped. But no worries, because we can still explore the rest of the map. We're gonna go ahead and whip out our lighter. First things first, we're going to notice a ladder that goes down, and this does actually have multiple floors, so this right here is a good looking bucket. I imagine it has water or rocks, most likely rocks, to obviously carry them up to the surface, which contain very valuable ore. This is going back, guys, to the good old days, when America was great again. People had to work their asses off in these mines. And what is this? So I did spend like 5 minutes exploring this map before the video, and I completely missed this area, so this is kind of new to me. It is an extraordinarily dark space. Ooh. Okay, that is a, that looks like death. Now, unfortunately, we cannot see down there, but, hey, Odessa, you mind doing me a favor? Tell me if you see anything. Just kidding, we're gonna drop down and see what it really is for ourselves, and it is death. So that is just a small taste of what this map has to offer. Now, we're not even close to done, of course. I just wanted to let you guys know that even after exploring this map for a little while, I mean, I'm still able to find things I never knew were there, so we know where that goes, but what about this? And with a map like this, it's really good to take it slow, to kind of take in the atmosphere and breathe in the dust from all the rocks and the rubble you're near. I mean, the bat guano just really does hit different. Now, we are at a bit of a standstill here. We could go back, or we can simply jump over this gate, and we're gonna obviously do that, because now we are on the track, and with this track comes a very interesting thing. I also want to mention, guys, that a lot of these areas in this map are kind of linked together, so you don't have to go one way. I'm pretty sure we could go back the way we came. Oh god, I'm gonna get lost. So, with these mines, they are a bit of a maze, and if you guys know me with mazes, I am horrible with mazes. Like, I will get lost instantly. In fact, I think I already am lost. But here we have a cart, and this cart is really neat because it's an interactive part of this map, and we can actually push it to, well, one, get it out of our way, but also to kind of see where it leads. Just don't sprint into it or you might hurt yourself like I did. Alright, so I imagine that they expect you to come from this way, because we cannot push the cart any further up. But if we do go back here, we can see there's nothing back here at all. This completely caved in. In fact, that's kind of the biggest danger of going into mines like this, is the possibility of them caving in. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube of people like going spelunking in these old abandoned mines. But for now, we're going to be doing it in Garry's mod, and we're going to push this cart until it does not let us push it any further. Now, of course, while we're doing this, we could take a break. Oh, but it looks like we don't have to because we did reach the end. So now that we're here, we can take a few pathways. We can take this, or this, which lead to the same thing. And we have a ladder, which we can climb up. And now we have 2 more paths. So if you're exploring this with your friends, which I definitely do implore you guys to do, because again, it's a lot of fun. This map looks absolutely breathtaking with the right lighting. So we can see that these pathways actually lead nowhere. It just kind of circles around. So with that being said, we can now go back this way. And all the way along the tracks, we can take this other route that we didn't take before. And it splits once again, but thankfully this is caved in, so that saves us the trouble. Alright, we now have another fork. This goes back to the track. We're gonna go this way. And it goes into another split. Okay, if anyone out there has like a dad or a grandfather that has worked in mines, I would love to know what it's really like. Because to me, like, I mean, I don't get claustrophobic, but I feel like I would just kind of freak the hell out. Alright, so we can see that this pathway ends up leading back to this anyway. Like I said, a lot of the paths do eventually kind of converge, so it doesn't really matter which path you take in the long run. But now we can see another long track, and this one goes... Oh. Wait, no, we jumped down from there. Okay, now I see where we are. We have another cart. Hopefully it's not the same one. Nope, it is not. This is actually the path we were supposed to take all along. Okay, so this map is really cool, and what I was getting at was, I would love to hear anyone's experience with mines in the comments. It would really make my day to kind of know how that goes. Check that out though. We can see a glimmer of hope on the other side. In fact, I want to see if we can get over there. Using this path, we should be able to do just that. Alright, was it right here? Is that it? I guess there's only one way to find out. We're gonna no-clip all the way through, and it is. That's really cool. So this kind of continuity is something I love in maps, where it's not just an illusion or a fancy trick, it does actually lead to something you can go to. Alright, we have now found a dark corridor with some things we have not seen before, so I think it's safe to say this is the next part of the map. This slider, by the way, if you guys didn't have it, definitely does help. It's very dark. I am going to make this a bit brighter in post, so it won't be so dark for you guys, but it could ruin the colors. Oh my god, we're just back. Okay, this is why I should not be left alone in a maze. So having said all this, what does this map really look like from the outside? And taking a bird's eye view, we can see why I got lost. This is pretty damn, well, confusing to traverse, especially because everything does look the same. So upon looking at this map, it's safe to say we know where everything is. This area right here is that dead end where the cart ends. We can see that this is where you go down the ladder, and then this is where you begin, and then this is where you die to that bottomless pit. So with all that being said, I mean, I guess there's this area we haven't checked out, but it just kind of wraps around itself, so it's not really anything too crazy. And then I guess we do have this dead end, but this is just rubble that is locked away. Wait, is there anything secret back here? Alright, I was worried we'd see like a skull or something, but thankfully we are good to go. There could be more secrets on this map, but the bottom line is, that's pretty much all there is. A really nice, highly detailed map. But what about NPCs? Because could you imagine running from a next bot in this map? So I'm going to go ahead and start with standard NPCs like Odessa here, letting him loose. Now, with your normal NPCs, they usually don't have much trouble following you if you're close enough. And as we can see, Odessa doesn't have a problem following us. Now, that doesn't mean that there's nodes, or maybe it means there's not nodes because he just stopped following us for some reason. And he does start following. So this is a classic telltale sign of there not being any navigation information. They just follow you and that's it. But when you get too far, they end up losing you and stop. Alright, now we're going to go into next bots. And guys, we got to be honest. Is there a better next bot than Senator Armstrong? Now, I don't think I'd want to run into this guy in a dark tank maze. But thankfully, dude is so swole and filled with nanomachines. That's right, not nanobots, nanomachine. Oh wow, he's gonna collapse this whole map. Yeah, he's stuck. So he's not gonna work in this map. But do you wanna know what I didn't see? I didn't see the warning for there not being a navigation mesh, which means there could be. If I read the description on any mod I showcased, I probably would have known that. Alright, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna summon 106. I don't know if he uses a navigation mesh like most next bots, but well, all next bots I presume use navigation meshes, but I want to see how he works. Oh, Well, this is unfortunately a very bad sign because, guys, this map is very claustrophobic. You're not going to fit in many of the crevices neatly, and with that being said, NPCs need a lot of room, especially next spots that chase you. So unless you have a very small next spot, it's not going to be all that good for next spot chases. But you know what, screw it, let's go ahead and try some of the advanced next spots, like the Combine Follower. Bro, you good? Alright, so honestly, just spawning NPCs in. Oh, there we go. Alright, he's moving and he's not getting stuck on anything. Although he's getting me stuck. But the bottom line is, hey, if you don't want to be alone in this maze, you really don't need to. You can have a buddy, like this guy. But that's pretty much it, guys. An awesome map, highly detailed, a very fun map to do, like, maybe death matches, like if you and your friends... Oh. If you and your friends like to do, like, death matches or anything like that, this would be a really cool map to do this on. This guy is really creeping me out. Get the hell away from me. I don't know why, that just gave me goosebumps. The fact that he keeps cutting us off. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and until next time, farewell.